Hello and welcome to another fun-filled edition of Adam's Music Box, where today I want to talk about one of the most interesting pianists of the 20th century. Someone who could do just about everything, and as you can see from the photo behind me, she did it in style. She was a show woman of the highest level. Now, Dorothy Donegan began her life in Chicago, and she lit up a room wherever she played, even though, in spite of that, and because of other factors, her rise to the top, it took a long while, but she began recording fairly early on in life in the 1940s, playing a combination of classical music, things like Rachmaninoff, Chopin, Grieg, and the stride piano that was really big after the First World War. Ragtime, which was a late 20th century genre, had many offshoots, including jazz. It was related to the origins of the blues in many ways. It also gave way to a 19 teens, say that three times fast, genre called novelty piano, which itself began to evolve after the First World War into something called stride, which is a somewhat more virtuosic version of the quite nevertheless demanding boogie woogie. And she did that. She did traditional jazz across many eras. I mean, she was around decades before bebop, but by the turn of the mid-century, 1950s, she was playing bebop. She was playing all sorts of different genres of jazz. She could sing, she could play vibes. She was truly one of these Renaissance women, one of these great virtuosos. Now, unfortunately, much of her recorded output is very, very out of print. And the only reason I can speculate is that while she performed consistently and recorded consistently, her live performances were considered sort of her main calling card because of the showy way she played. But make no mistake, despite the physical theatrics, she was an absolute stunning virtuoso. And luckily, there's some video of her playing on the Ed Sullivan Show, I think from the late 50s or early 60s. So you can really see in a professionally videoed environment just how amazing she was. She got a kind of Indian summer in the 80s, and because of that, she was in demand for a lot of live dates and live recordings in the 80s. Now, she was no spring chicken by then, but she was still playing wonderful. Now, definitely check out her self-titled album from 1975. If I'm not mistaken, that one is still available on your Spotify's and your Whatify's. Let me just double check for you. Yes, it is. It's professionally recorded, has a wide variety of jazz standards and other types of sort of popular music with her doing her thing. You should absolutely check that out, as well as her live album from Copenhagen in 1980. She might not be a household name in your house, but I hope that changes because she is one of the most exciting and virtuosic pianists of all time. As always, like, subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Take care.